This morning, Frank, Dad, and I are starting out here washing a bunch of stuff we got picked yesterday here in the shed. Oh yeah. Here's the weeby littles. I don't know what in the heck this guy is. He grew about 4 times the size. And there's Mom.
Good morning.
Now the whites.
These ones are really cool. I like these the most.
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice.
Beautiful. Yeah. Should have been colder in there now.
Yeah.
It's pretty yellow. But yeah, beautiful. Oh, very nice.
Now we're up here in the cornfield. We had a pretty big order and we had a lot of sweet corn, so we took it of 3 bins. We already have just about 500 ears in this bin, and that's what we're gonna kind of do for the next 2. So we're gonna go to around 1,500 to maybe 1,800 ears, depending on how full we wanna make them. And that's gonna be a big help for us and for the farmer that wants them. Now, when you look at the stalks here and the leaves, they don't look real nice, and that's because we had frost. Kind of dries them out. But I was just tasting the corn, and I think it's just as sweet, if not sweeter, than some of the first corn that we were picking at the beginning of the season. That one actually looks half decent, but like this one here looks a little bit worse. But once you take that off, it looks a little better, but then you have this here. So kind of just gotta give and take a little bit. We're not letting anything go though, as long as it's filled out nice. I'll show you here. I mean, that's about as pretty as you can get for this time of the year. Is that 250 now?
That'll be...
We have to mark it down so we don't forget. 5? So yeah, 5 times 5 is 25.
250, yeah.
Yep. 2 in your corn, Daisy. That's your spot right there.
I'm not dumping this one though, right?
No, you're gonna dump that in the last bin.
Okay.
Frank's got 60 years in this tub. We started out doing 40s, then 50s, and 60 is the absolute max. Do you want me to peel that back for you more? Just so you can...
Look at that tail wag.
She's so happy.
Oh, yeah.
So we just finished up, got our 3 bins. Now time to move on to the cauliflower order. Just like I did in my other video, we are cutting them long and stacking them in the bin to be cut at a later time. These are for an order. If you want to keep cauliflower for any length of time, this is the way to do it. It doesn't bruise the head at all. Does he want some purple? Here's a purple head. lay them down sideways, so that way they're not laying on top of each other. Well, they are laying on top of each other, but not with the head facing up.
Are there enough leaves?
I think so. You wouldn't want any less, but there's enough. We're finally getting a nice row cut here. So now that we got the cauliflower done, 2 bins, 100 heads. If you guys are interested in the shirts that I'm wearing or want to support the farm, I have shirts online for sale, bryansfarm.com right here. There's all sorts of different colors. We have crew necks, short sleeves, and hoodies. Logo on the front, and then on the back, same logo with the tractor. Pretty cool. Go check it out. We're gonna get some kale for Mom for the farm market. You gonna give me those 2, Frank, and I'll put them.
All right.
So we just got here to the pumpkin patch. We gotta get our last bin for the order, which is gonna be some sugar pumpkins. These guys here are like ripe, but they have like these green patterns on them, which is kind of cool. So I'm just gonna go with it. What, you want this one?
Well, I think that's the original. 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 74, 76, 88.
Our last job today is gonna be peppers. We're starting off here in the long hots. There's actually quite a few. We're trying to get all solid red, or at least mostly red right now. And then we might get a few mixed baskets. I guess I kind of just picked this section here, but there's some really nice ones here. Oops. Now I'm gonna pick a basket of mixed, and that should be real easy because we moved up to a new section and they're loaded. So we got the long hots done. We're trying to get some red bell now, but there is basically nothing left up here for them. There's a lot of green though. The hail and the tornado, all that kind of stuff seemed to have really hurt our sweet frying, like the Cuban and Italian. I got a couple here, which we haven't picked in weeks. You may get 1 or 2 off each plant if you're lucky. So I'm gonna try and get a basket of these just because. small. I'm trying to make my way to the jalapenos, but stumbled into the Cubans down in a different row. That one's bad. And these are actually pretty nice. So it's been about an hour and a half. Frank and I did pretty good. Some green bell, Italianelle, Cubanelle, long hots. So today we're at the Scranton Farmers Market. We just got set up. We've been selling for a little bit. Back here, we have all of our extras to fill out of potatoes, red beets. We just sold a whole bin of pumpkins we had ordered. And then down here we have more pumpkins and cantaloupe, stackers.
I have 8 corn squash for $1 each. Half a dozen cauliflower for $1. Onions are $1. Bell peppers for $1. $5 for Yeah, change up. Maybe get the brown. Yeah. Okay, try yours. All right, you want green or yellow? No, she doesn't. All right, well, I just lied to you because we only have yellow left. $10. Those peppers there, $2. No, bell peppers are $1. We're at $10. Red, yellow, and green. We're at $10. Today? You need a bat? Red? There's a bat.
I have to sit on the counter for about a day or so.
You can sign it right
That one I already cut today.
And the right bottom one's at $6 broccoli.
I got one right here for you. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, they got broccoli.
I'll keep it down for a couple days.
Yep.
I think I ate half a month already today.
Put it on the cookie sheet or put it in your cornbread dish. You know, now,
You're gonna still be here?
a lot of people don't put hamburger in it. I put a little bit of hamburger in with my little
Your baskets
cheese.
here, cabbage, cauliflower,
Then
3, 2 for $5.
when I get to the
Can you
top,
use baskets? I got
I
special
put
on these
tomato
potatoes,
sauce
1, 2,
over
3
it,
baskets,
and a
$5.
little cheese, and I bake it. Then after it gets cold, I put it in the freezer. Then we go up to church Sunday morning, get it out of the freezer, and put it in the oven, you get eggplant parmesan. And you're not paying $700.
$10.
Yeah, I think everybody's.
We have beautiful cauliflower and
2
cabbage.
for $5.
You can make halushki, coleslaw, pickled cabbage.
I know last time I was here, I got chicken cabbage.
It's very, very flavorful, very flavorful.
So just got home and backed in here. You can see the truck behind me. Obviously, it's just about dark. It's hard to see. I unloaded a couple things off the back of the truck, but it's gonna be cold tonight, so I don't have to worry about putting anything in the cooler. Right here is one of the pallets we brought back, which is just some turnips and bags of potatoes. Then in the cooler here, I don't even know what they got done today. They probably got stuff picked for tomorrow and Friday. Here's all the collard greens. Looks like they even got some purple kohlrabi, which I'm not gonna dig out of there. 2 bins of cabbage, 2 bins of cauliflower, kale, broccoli. So yeah, we're set for tomorrow. Looks like Frank probably got some beans picked today. And so with that being said, I'm gonna call it a wrap for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. And always remember, it ain't much, but it's honest work.